Hello again. Today MrDalekJD and I are here to dissect Sergeant Frank Woods. We will explain his portrayal in Call of Duty Black Ops, as well as his personality, his quirks, and a more general investigation into Call of Duty's Dark Horse protagonist. Take it away, Dalek.
First, we will begin with the basics of his personality. Woods is a born leader. He understands and cares for his team, including Mason and Bowman, who he knows and trusts as being competent and organised. He values their safety dearly. Throughout the campaign, he understands its seriousness. He knows his mission, yet he can improvise, and his ability to adapt to change helps him complete his mission. Woods doesn't necessarily lead and give orders all the time. At some points, he asks his team what they think and lets them take command and make important calls. Woods knows that he and his team are like-minded, which is a prime reason why he keeps his partners and those closest to him safe.
And this conscious selflessness is seen many times throughout the campaign. For example, at the end of the very first mission, they board an airplane to escape when Mason suddenly jumps out to clear the runway. In the confusion, you can hear Woods screaming for Mason to stop, yet Mason sacrifices himself for the mission. But Woods is calm and observational. He can analyze situations and come up with the best possible plans. Woods is a solutionist, a man whose directive will drive him to succeed, regardless of the obstacles that await him.
During the mission at the Baikonur Cosmodrome, his Russian teammate Weaver is captured, so Woods devises a plan to get him out. It's surprising, considering the political climate, that Woods would even care, considering Weaver is Russian, but he was still a part of his team, and Woods knows that Weaver is able and dependable, so treated him with the utmost respect.
Woods is loyal to those he cares about. Outside of that, he will only tolerate orders to an extent. When he first meets Hudson, he shows a blatant dislike for him, and throughout the mission entitled SOG or SOG, Hudson says that they shouldn't be there, but Woods disregards him and ultimately stays to take care of those closest to him first. In this case, his battalion over his country. He has a problem with authority, because they always order and command what's best for the country and not the soldier. He knows that he means very little to them, so he will bend the rules to protect his team.
He shows this caring side multiple times. For instance, executive order with Weaver, and again during Victor Charlie.
Woods is voiced and performed by the incredible James C. Burns. For the first time in gaming, a performance capture suite was used to utilize and install every emotion on the actor's face. Burns' performance brings Woods to life, and his vibrant and colourful character exudes through Woods. Woods has various tattoos on his arms. Unusually, however, they almost all refer to the Zombies game mode, from a quote by Takeo Mizaki to references of Element 115 and, of course, Hellhounds. Woods normally keeps his composure and is in control of his emotions. However, one part in particular, he shows more depth and a different side to his character. When you take control of a boat during the crash site mission, he meets a new Marine that's going to be on the gun of the boat, and he's clearly excited that he's working with SOG agents. And Wood tells him to man the gun and don't get killed, then smiles to Bowman, feeling a little flattered. But at the end, the Marine is killed. Mason explained that Woods was crying, but he didn't show them any tears. They had only just met and he had worked with him for moments. Yet Woods was in turmoil.
It really does show his relationship with his team. It's clear that they know each other on a complex level. Even during Woods' last scene, where he saves Mason from the explosion, perfectly exemplifying his loyalty for his partners and him as a character, and that's not likely to change in the future.
Even in the future, Woods is switched on to the ways of the world. He understands what makes it tick. He has important information to share. Will we see Woods in action again? Will we finally understand the mystery of his survival? And will we ever find out why he's being questioned?
aside from the fact that I'm still alive. None of this surprises me.